sky burns gold above the hill. The day is quiet, the world stands still. An old man leans on his walking cane, smiles soft, feels the breeze again. He's seen the crops, he's felt the rain. He's known the joy and he's known the pain. But through it all, one thing he knows: there's peace on the sunset and the road. He thinks of days when his hands were strong, fixing fences, humming songs. Mama laughing in the door, kids all running across the floor. He built his home on work and grace, never asked for more than his place. Now every scar and wrinkle shows the story of the sunset and the road. There's heaven in the sunset and the road, where every mile brought love to sow. You can see his light in the afterglow, in the sunset and the road. He takes his hat, tips it low, whispers, Lord, it's time to go. The fields are quiet, the barn is bare, but he can feel the angels there. He don't fear the night that comes. He hears the sound of distant drums. It's not goodbye, it's just hello. Beyond the sunset and the road, every path leads back to him, through storm or shine, through loss or win. And when the light begins to fade, he sees the world his prayers have made. No city's gold, no mansion's throne can match the peace of heading home. There's heaven in the sunset and the road, where weary hearts lay down their load. You can feel his grace where the twilight glows, in the sunset and the road. Now the stars begin to climb. He hums a hymn one last time, the same one Mama used to sing when the night was whispering spring. And as he walks that final mile, he wears that old familiar smile, 'cause faith ain't gone, it just unfolds in the sunset and the road. There's heaven in the sunset and the road, where every tear has been bestowed. And though this life may ebb and flow, he's going home limits on your journey. Don't look back, God's already ahead of you.
Leave your like and subscribe to the channel.
The rooster crowed before the dawn, coffee brewing, boots pulled on, the frost still clinging to the ground. Another day, another round. The world don't see a man like me, been with work yet living free. Don't need gold or diamond rings, just a song the morning sings. He climbs upon his tractor seat, whispers, Lord, keep my harvest sweet. Each row he plows, each seed he sows, he feels God's breath in the wind that blows. The Bible sits by his windowsill, open to thy perfect will. He ain't rich, but his soul's at peace. In this land his faith won't cease. There's a prayer in the fields, where the sunlight heals, where a farmer's hands and heaven's heart both kneel. You can find the Lord where the soil reveals that love still grows. There's a prayer in the fields. His wife hums hymns while bread is made, kids run wild in the evening shade. Dinner grace beneath the oak, thanking God for every oak. No cathedral bells, no stained glass light, but stars above their heads tonight. Heaven's closer than it seems, it lives right here in quiet dreams. When storms roll in and crops go dry, he don't shake his fist at the sky. He says the Lord gives and takes away, but he still paints the clouds each day. Faith ain't found in wealth or plans, it's in the dirt of honest hands. There's a prayer in the fields, where the sunlight heals, where a farmer's hands and heaven's heart both kneel. You can find the Lord where the soil reveals that love still grows. There's a prayer in the fields. Now years have passed, the field's grown still, but his old boots rest on the windowsill. Grandson runs with a wooden plow, and he smiles from heaven now. The land remembers every tear, every season, every year. The seeds he planted never die, they bloom where grace abides. There's a prayer in the fields, where the sunlight heals, where heaven whispers through the wheels. From dusk till dawn, his spirit feels God still walks through these fields. You don't need a steeple to find God. Sometimes he's standing right there in the dirt beside you. Mornings came before the light, Mama worked till late at night. Apron faded, Bible torn, coffee warm and heart reborn. She'd hum Amazing Grace so low, while patching jeans we'd outgrow. She never asked the Lord for gold, just mercy for her sons to hold. There's a picture on the windowsill, her younger days, the fields, the hills. Daddy left for work and war. Mama's prayers held heaven's door. She'd fold her hands before each meal, whisper, Lord, this food please heal. We didn't have much, but I swear we had heaven in that chair. Mama's hands still pray, even now today. Though she's gone, her face still lights my way. Through every storm, through every gray, Mama's hands still pray. When I was lost and far from grace, her voice still echoed in that space. Child, she'd say, you'll find the day when God will wash your sins away. And sure enough, one midnight hour, I felt her prayers like holy power. The same old hymn she used to sing came alive inside of me. Now every time I bow my head, I hear the words my mama said. Faith don't live in fancy plans, it's in the heart and in your hands. And even though her chair's been still, her spirit moves through every hill. Mama's hands still pray, even now today. Through my failing years and my clay, when I'm weak and lose my way, Mama's hands still pray. Now my own kids kneel each night, and I can see her in that light. They hold their hands the way she'd do, and I whisper, Mama, this is you. For every tear and every mile, her faith became our family style. And one sweet day beyond the gray, I'll hold those hands again and say, Mama's hands still pray. From heaven today, guiding my soul through every fray. I've learned that love don't fade away. Mama's hands still pray. Down a dirt road past the fields, right there stands a barn neath the open sky. Its roof is bent, its paint long gone, but I still feel the spirit strong. As a boy I'd play beneath that beam where Daddy prayed and Mama dreamed. We had no gold, we had no gloss, just that old barn and the cross. Years rolled on, the town moved fast, the old ways faded into the past. But every time I pass that hill, my heart gets quiet, my soul stands still. The hay is gone, the floorboards creak, but that cross still shines when the dawn light leaks. I hear the echoes of an old hymn song from voices that been gone so long. In the old barn by the river bend, faith don't rust and love don't end. You can hear the Lord in the winds that toss through the old barn and the cross. I remember storms that nearly came, tore the roof but left the frame. Mama said that's how life goes, the Lord protects what heaven knows. Now I bring my kids there too, tell them stories that once were true. How we knelt on hay-stained floors and found life gets loud and roads get long, I drive back there where hearts belong. No stained glass needed, no fancy gloss, just the old barn and the cross. Sometimes I feel him standing near, whispering, son, I'm still right here. In the old barn by the river bend, faith don't rust and love don't end. You can hear the Lord in the winds that toss through the old barn and the cross. Now the wood is gray, the nails are weak, but heaven talks through every creak. When sunset hits that holy place, I see my Father's weathered face. And when my time on earth is through, I'll leave my soul in that same view. For what I found I never lost, it still lives on in the barn and cross. And in the old barn where my faith was born, through every trial, through every storm, God don't live in gold or gloss, He lives in the barn and the cross. The walls may fall, the paint may fade, but faith still stands where love was made. The kettle sings before the dawn, old floor creaks as the lights come on. Mama hums her morning hymn, and sunlight slips through curtains thin. The table's worn, the chairs all lean, but love still lives in every scene. We never had much, Lord knows that's true, but we always had grace to see us through. Daddy'd say this house ain't grand, but it's built by heart and steady hands. He'd read a verse before his day and thank the Lord in his quiet way. The smell of bread, the crack of flame remind me faith don't need a name. It ain't the walls that make it whole, it's the fire burning in your soul. There's heaven in the house and the stove, where love is warm and stories are told. You can feel the Lord in the embers glow, in the house and the stove, and the stove.
Evening falls, the table's set, Mama whispers, don't forget. We bow our heads, the prayer is plain. Thank you, Lord, for the sun and rain. The radio hums a gospel tune. Kids all laugh beneath the moon. And though the roof might leak some nights, this home still glows in holy light.
Years may come, the world may change, but simple faith will still remain. For God don't live in gold or stone, He lives in places we call home. A meal, a smile, a hand to hold, that's the truth the good book told. There's heaven in the house and the stove, where love is warm and stories are told. You can feel the Lord in the embers glow, in the house and the stove. And the stove. Now the kids are grown, the fire burns low, the same old Bible by the windows glow. Mama's gone, but her spirit stays in every prayer this old house prays. Sometimes I sit and close my eyes and hear her voice in lullabies. Child, don't chase what fades or roves, find heaven in your house and stove. There's heaven in the house and the stove, where faith was born and love was sold. Every meal, every tear we owe still lives on in the house and the stove. In the stove.
Faith don't always roar from the altar. Sometimes it whispers from the kitchen.
The wind was cold that Sunday morn, my boots were heavy, my heart was torn. Years I'd spent just running blind, trying to leave my past behind. The church bell rang, the sound was clear, like a voice I hadn't heard in years. The road was long, the pain was deep, but grace was calling me from sleep.
Subscribe to the channel and leave a like.
I left my Bible on a shelf, tried to save my soul myself. Whiskey, pride, and restless nights can't fill the space where faith ignites. Then one night I hit my knees underneath the cedar trees. Told the Lord I've gone astray, but I still remember how to pray. And in the silence of the rain, I heard forgiveness call my name. Now I'm back where grace began, washed in light, forgiven again. The road was rough, but it led me here to a love that cast out every fear. I once was lost in my own sin, but now I'm back. Grace begins. I walked inside that old white church, dusty pews, familiar dirt. The same old preacher, a little more great. He smiled and said, "Son, welcome to stay." The choir sang a soft refrain, "Come home again, come home again." And in that sound I felt release, like heaven poured me perfect peace. The altar waited and I bowed down. The Spirit moved, no one made a sound. I laid my sorrow on that floor, and I ain't been the same no more. The past still knocks, but I don't let it in, 'cause my heart's been born again. I've learned that faith don't live in walls, it's in the voice that mercy calls.
Now I'm back where grace begins,
Where mercy flows and love won't end. I walked through fire, I walked through pain, but I found my Savior in the rain. And though I fall, I rise again, 'cause I'm back where grace begins. Now every morning I thank the skies for the tears that opened my eyes. took the storm to make me see that God had never left me be. The years I wasted, He turned to gold. Every sin a story told. And now I live not just to win, but to walk with Him, where grace begins.
Now I'm back where grace begins.
Freed from chains, cleansed from sin. I once was blind, but now I see His light still shines through even me. And when this road comes to its end, I'll walk with Him, back where grace begins. Sometimes you have to lose everything just to remember where you first found God.
Subscribe to the channel and leave a like.
I left the town when I was 21, chasing dreams and losing some. The road was kind, but the nights were cold. I sold my soul for fool's gold. Mama prayed for me each night, said the Lord will bring you to the light. But I was deaf to heaven's sound till the
Subscribe
weight
to
of
the channel
sin
and leave a like.
brought me down. Every mile I drove alone felt like a stone against my bones. The barroom's faded faces too, but guilt stayed strong like morning dew. I pulled the truck to the side of the road, heard the whisper of a heavy load. Son, the long way home ain't far if you follow the light where you are. I've taken the long way home through broken fields and hearts of stone, but mercy waits where I belong, at the crossroad of right and wrong. I was lost, but now I've grown. Took the long, long way home. The devil rides in shiny shoes, promising things you'll always lose. But God don't rush, He waits instead by the road where angels tread. Now I'm back where love was sown, back in faith, I'm not alone. The road was rough, the path was long, but it led me straight back home. Some roads are crooked on purpose, so you'll slow down long enough to find grace. The storm was heavy, I lost my way, forgot the words I used to pray. But through the thunder, soft and plain, I swear I heard Him say my name. No lightning bolts, no fire, no pain, just mercy falling with the rain.
He waited in the rain, through my loss, through my shame. Never left, never turned away, just waited
washed away when I cried. The rain kept falling, the sky turned gold, and I felt love I can't hold. He never shouted, never blamed, just whispered softly my pain. When I looked up through my tears, I saw the light break through my fears. A rainbow formed, his promise clear. I've been here all along, my dear.
He waited in the rain till my heart called his name, and now I'll never be the same, 'cause he waited in the rain.
He waited in the rain till my heart called his name, and now I'll never be the same, 'cause he waited in the rain. He waited in the rain
Till my heart called his name,
and now I'll never be the same.
'cause he waited in the rain.
Grace ain't found in the sunshine. It's born in the storm.
I carried sorrow like a stone. Every sin I called my own. Years of pride and years of fight. I was blind and called it light. Then one night I hit the ground. Heaven's silence made no sound, till I heard a whisper deep inside, you can leave it all where I died. Oh, the weight I laid down by the cross on sacred ground. No more chains, no more sound, just peace in the love I found. Every tear and every frown gone with the weight I laid down. I still go back in my mind sometimes to the days I crossed those lines. But now the pain's a gentle song, a memory of where I belong. Forgiveness ain't a one-time thing, it's a river that keeps running clean. He took my guilt, my darkest fear, and whispered, son, you're free right here. Oh, the weight I laid down at the feet of a thorny crown. My heart was lost, now it's found through the weight I laid down. Some burdens ain't meant to carry, they're meant to surrender. that's low on this old field. My work is done, my soul is healed. The hands that toil, the heart that prayed, all the debts of sin are paid. And when my time on earth is through, I'll walk that path straight to you.
Heaven ain't that far when you live with love where you are. Every prayer, every scar leads you closer to that star.
I've seen grace through every scar, and heaven ain't that far.
The angels hum in the evening breeze. A sacred calm brings me to my knees. I used to think I'd lost my way,
But faith was just one prayer away.
Now I see what life's been for, to lead me through that open door.
I ain't afraid of the great unknown, 'cause my soul's already home. Every mile, every tear, every scar taught me heaven ain't that far. Heaven ain't that far. I can feel it where we are, in every song, in every star. Heaven ain't that far.
Heaven ain't that far.
Home ain't a place you find. It's the peace you carry when you find him.
Morning sun breaks through the trees and whispers something soft to me. The air feels calm, the world feels right, like grace done kissed the edge of night. I pour my coffee, bow my head, thank the Lord for daily bread. These hands are warm, but my soul is clean. I've seen His mercy in between. The road's been long, the miles unkind, but peace ain't something you just find. It's built from tears, from broken clay, from every time you choose to pray. When heaven calls my name, I'll be ready to go where the rivers of mercy forever flow. I'll leave my boots by the old front door and walk with Jesus evermore. No sorrow, no pain, no earthly change. When heaven, sweet heaven calls my name. I've stumbled hard, I've lost my way, chased the night and hid from day, but somehow love kept calling me through every storm in memory. Mama's voice still rings so clear, Son, the Lord still holding near. And I can feel her in the breeze, saying, child, just fall upon your knees. I've learned that faith ain't never blind, it's just seeing truth when the world's unkind. And every scar, every tear, every trial was worth the pain to see Him smile. When heaven calls my name, I'll be ready to go where the rivers of mercy forever flow. I'll leave my boots by the old front door and walk with Jesus evermore. No sorrow, no pain, no earthly change. When heaven, sweet heaven calls my name. just let it sing. I'm finally home, I'm finally free, where love forever and time won't be. Tell my kin I'll see him soon, beyond the clouds, beyond the moon. Every goodbye's just one step near to the voice of God I'll finally hear. There's an old guitar on the porch swing still, I used to play when the world stood still. Those songs I wrote with heart and pain now echo softly in heaven's rain. Maybe the angels will hum along to an old country gospel song. I'll pick my tune in fields of gold, with the Lord beside me, hand to hold. And if you wonder where I've gone, just listen close. When faith feels strong, you'll hear my voice in the morning air, whispering peace, I'm still there. When heaven calls my name, I'll be ready to go, where the rivers of mercy forever flow. I'll hang my hat by the gates of light and rest my soul in endless night. No sorrow, no pain, no earthly chain. When heaven, sweet heaven calls my name. Oh, when heaven calls my name, I'll be home again. There's a river running through this town where the sinners go when the sun goes down. I used to drink there just to hide my shame, trying to wash away a guilty name. But one night thunder shook the ground, and I heard a whisper all around, son, this ain't where your story ends. Come find the place where mercy bends. I dropped that bottle, hit my knees, felt the rain fall through the trees. The moonlight shone on a wooden sign, a fade across that red bead line. And in that river cold and wide, I let my anger flow and die. The water cut through all I'd lost and left me clean beneath the cross. At the river and the cross, my soul was found, where grace runs deeper than the ground. No preacher's words, no holy crown, just heaven's voice and a humble sound. Now I'm reborn, no longer lost, at the river and the cross. Go there still when my faith runs thin, and let the water pull me in. The world's so loud, but there I find the peace that lives beyond the mind. Sometimes redemption ain't in walls, it's in the wind that gently calls. And every drop that's ever rained still whispers Jesus through my veins. They say the Lord don't always speak in thunder, fire, or mountain peak. Sometimes it's just the water's hum that tells you, child, your time has come. And I can feel his hands in mine, in that sacred silver line. At the river and the cross, my soul was found, where mercy flows and love abounds. I left my burdens every cost, at the river and the cross. And when I die, don't mourn my loss,
cross. On my boots, the sky's a canvas, soft with truth. The road ahead don't promise gold, but I ain't walking this path alone. Each mile I take, each breath I breathe, there's someone walking next to me. God walks this road with me, through every tear, through every dream. When the nights are cold as fire I see, God walks this road with me. Wandered far, I've made mistakes, but grace don't care what time it takes. The dust may rise, the winds may blow, but He's the light my heart still knows. And when I stumble on my knees, His hand is there to lift with ease. I've seen the signs along the way, a child's laugh, a farmer's day, a sunset burning red and free. That's the Lord reminding me. God walks His road with me, through the pain and victory, from mountain high to quiet sea. God walks this road with me. God walks this road with me, through the pain and victory, from mountain high to quiet sea. God walks this road with me. The road don't have to be easy when you know who's walking beside you. Storms rolled in, took all I had, left me broken, cold and sad. I cursed the rain, I cursed the grave, till I heard His voice that day. Child, you're not alone in pain. Every tear becomes my rain. There's a light behind the clouds, when the night feels too proud, when hope feels gone. Don't bow down, there's a light behind the clouds. Mama's gone, but her prayers remain, echoes soft through the falling rain. She used to say, when you can't see through, the Lord's still watching over you. And sure enough, one stormy night, I saw her face in heaven's light. Faith ain't about what eyes can see, it's trust in love's eternity. When the world says quit, you say not now, 'cause there's a light behind the clouds. There's a light behind the clouds, where angels sing out loud. Every storm that brings you down just clears the light behind the clouds.
There's a light behind the clouds, where angels sing out loud.
Every storm that brings you down just clears the light behind the clouds. Don't fear the rain, it's just God painting the sky for sunrise.
Fire, folks are losing hope, hanging on by a broken rope. But I found peace in a humble place, on my knees meeting grace.
Kneel down and carry on, when your faith feels almost gone. The devil runs when the faithful pray.
So kneel down and carry on today. You can't fight hate with hate again. You fight it on your knees, my friend. Every battle starts with prayer, and heaven's army's waiting there. Ooh. I've seen strong men fall apart,
But rise again with a faithful heart.
the Lord don't need a sword or song,
Just a soul that kneels and carries on.
kneel down and carry on.
Let His strength become your own. Every storm, every dawn,
Just kneel down and carry on.
kneel down,
And carry on. Yeah.
kneel down.
The rain's been falling 7 days and nights. The creek done rose and the fields lost their light. Mama's Bible's open on the windowsill. Pages flutter like they're praying still. I've been walking circles on these old wood floors, trying to find the peace I had before.
The thunder's loud, but my heart's been louder, begging the Lord to show His power. 'Cause I've seen sunlight through the darkest cloud. I've heard His whisper when the world was loud. When I thought my hope was gone and torn, He gave me faith, faith through the storm. Oh, He gave me faith, faith through the storm. Daddy's picture hangs by the front door. He fought his demons, but he fought for the Lord. Used to tell me, son, when the shadows fall, that's when you learn to stand up tall. Now I'm older, I see what he meant. Every tear is just heaven's rent. You pay your pain, you buy your grace, and you learn to walk in His embrace. 'Cause I've seen sunlight through the darkest cloud. I've heard His whisper when the world was loud. When I thought my hope was gone and torn, He gave me faith, faith through the storm. I was down on my knees by the edge of the bed, lightning flashing while the prayers were said. Lord, I cried, if You're still here, let Your mercy drown my fear. And in that silence, I swear I knew the calm that came was You. Morning came with a silver glow. The field's still wet, but the seeds will glow. Mama smiled, said the worst is past. The Lord don't forget what He's cast. I walked outside, felt the ground so warm, and thanked Him for faith through the storm. Life ain't easy, but it's worth the fight when your candle burns with heaven's light. I've seen sunlight through the darkest cloud. I've heard His whisper when the world was loud. When I was lost, He found my form and gave me faith, faith through the storm. He gave me faith, faith through the storm. Oh, sweet faith, faith through the storm. The sun was barely climbing up the hill. Coffee on the stove, the house so still. Her Bible lay open by the window pane. Just one note left in my heart in pain. She wrote, don't cry for me, my love, it's time. I'm going where the bells still chime. I held that letter, my hands were shaking. Like the ground itself, it started breaking. She left on a Sunday morning with the angels as her guide. Heaven's gate was open and the tears I couldn't hide. The choir sang her homeward while the light broke through the sky. She left on a Sunday morning and I never said goodbye. Her dress still hangs where the sunlight falls. Echoes of her laughter on these walls. Every
still plays in my mind, softly and tenderly, her favorite kind. I still drive past that old church door, half expecting she'll walk once more. But love, it lingers, it don't fade away. It just learns to kneel and pray. She left on a Sunday morning with the angels as her guide. Heaven's gate was open and the tears I couldn't hide. The choir sang her homeward while the light broke through the sky. She left on a Sunday morning and I never said goodbye. I see her in the autumn rain, and every whisper of her name, her voice in the wind so soft and clear, saying, darling, I'm still near. And when I'm lost and faith runs dry, I close my eyes and I know why. Love like hers don't fade, it flies on wings that never die. Now every Sunday I take her place, same old pew, same look on my face. Preacher talks about heaven's gate, and I swear I can almost hear her wait. There's peace now where sorrow stood. I learned that loss can still mean good, 'cause if love was written by the Lord's own hand, then goodbye was part of His plan. She left on a Sunday morning while the church bells softly cried. Heaven's light was pouring as her soul began to rise. And though I walk this earth alone, her face still makes me strong. She left on a Sunday morning, but her love still carries on. It's been 15 years since I left this town, chasing dreams that just let me down. Mama's gone and Daddy's gray, time done stole the years away. I drove all night on Highway 9 with memories whispering in my mind. Every mile felt like a prayer I owed. Lead me home to the old church road. On the old church road where the wildflowers grow, where I first learned what grace could show. The steeple still leans, but the bell still rings, and the choir still sings like they got angel wings. No matter how far a lost soul goes, there's always a way back down the old church road. There's a pew with my name carved deep inside, from the days I ran, from the tears I'd hide. Preacher said, son, God don't forget, He's been waiting on your silhouette. The wooden floor creaks like it knows my sins. Dust and sunlight drifting in. I kneel right there where my mama once bowed, and felt forgiveness fall like a shroud. on the old church road where the wildflowers grow, where I first learned what grace could show. The steeple still leans, but the bell still rings, and the choir still sings like they got angel wings. No matter how far a lost soul goes, there's always a way back down the old church road. I remember that storm in '95. Lightning struck, but I survived. Thought I'd left my faith behind, but it followed me through every line. Now that road, it calls my name like mercy whispering through the rain. Some things fade, but one truth stays: God's love don't age, it just finds new ways. The bell tolled once as I walked outside. A tear rolled down and I didn't hide. I looked at that road, the dust and clay, and thanked the Lord I found my way. For every scar and every fall, I see His hand behind it all. You can't lose your soul if your heart still knows the path that leads to the old church road.